gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got an exciting match for you in the Trios division. We're starting off, I guess, Game 2 for the many of the teams here in the group play section. I don't know how to describe this really, but it's an interesting one.
Dylan, if you want to know how it's done, just go to the website. All the rules are there. You can read about it. And then when next time you host, you'll be all up to speed. Isn't that awesome?
I appreciate it. That's Raiko, by the way, joining me on the That's Raiko joining me on the desk today. I'm Dylan. So we got two great teams going at each other today. We got the number 1 ranked team going up against the number 2 ranked team. When we saw Drugs last, they picked up 4 points with a massive KO victory over Mother Knows Best. And when we last saw our other team that I'm trying to remember the name of, Bulletproof Munks, they got the TKO over 3 words max. Wow, this is the worst intro I've ever done for one of these matches. Raiko, what do you think of today's match?
I'm very excited about today's match, especially since, with these new World Cup format kind of thing. We've got a team that's got 4 points and a team that's got 3 points after just one match. So these are like the powerhouses. So I am so excited. And you know what? Honestly, you did fine. I totally understood what you said. So we're good. But yeah, no, I am excited.
Yeah. All right, then we will get right into pre-match interviews, starting with our lower-ranked team. It is Bulletproof Monks. We got Mr. Caleb Coho, Ryan Payne, and Will Cohen. Guys, you're back. You had a fantastic showing in your first match. You think you guys showed that you gel really well together, and now you're going up against a pretty impressive team. Team that won last year. They were the 2024 Trios champions, and they came out swinging in their first match. But I think you guys are definitely up to the task and can give them a run for their money. So how are you feeling going into this?
I think the best Trios teams are the teams that don't need an MVP when they're all just a great team. I think that we work well together, and I'm excited to get another run at it so quick. Hopefully there's more than 3 points for us again off the board today. But that's ambitious. Payson's great. Osorio is better than he thinks he is, and I think Jack is a beautiful asshole, but he's a good player. So I would love to win, especially over these guys. I don't think I've ever lost to Jack Pinchuk in anything ever. So I would like to continue that streak. You guys.
Yeah, no pressure. No, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward. I mean, yeah, so what? Yeah, they won by a knockout. Yeah, they got a knockout victory. We got a TKO. I'd still say we had the more harder fought victory over this team. So I think we do have a good edge going in, honestly.
Killed a team. They straight up massacred a team. Like they did something no other team's ever done. A hard fought. Yeah, we played a team that put up more than 4 points. Sorry, Mother Knows Best. Like, of course we.
Damn.
And just remember, folks, if you want to blame someone for my knowledge of Alvin the Chipmunks, blame Nazario, because he's the one who created something different.
It is Nazario's fault. It's all Nazario's.
Wow, how the tables have turned. Now we'll bring in your opponents for this evening, the 2024 Trios champions. What are your names again? Drugs, so many drugs. Guys, how you feeling?
It's been a day. I'm here. I'm wearing my pink for this match, and I'm ready to go.
Goho said Nazario is better than he gets credit for, that Jack is better than he gets credit for. I think you're giving both of them a little too much credit. I don't like playing with either of them, but you all know I'm here. I'm wearing pink. Let's have fun.
Where's my fucking money, Goho?
We'll figure out that.
I think we're losing control.
Hey,
All right, we're gonna get started with round number 1, which is gonna work like this. It is the whiteboard round. Each player or each team will get asked 8 questions in 8 different categories of movie trivia, which they will answer individually on their whiteboards. Should any player get all 8 questions right, they will be asked a bonus question, also worth a point. And stealing is not available in this round. Any questions before we get started?
2 questions. 1, Dylan, did you see the photo I sent you?
No.
Please look at it first.
Okay.
Keep us in suspense.
It's just something I can usually take care of before the match, and I just wanted to make sure Dylan knew. For full transparency.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then, can you swap me and Nazario?
Oh, sure, yeah. Here.
What was that? A dick pic?
No.
It was. Right. I can confirm. No. All right.
Jesus.
3, 2, 1. All right. Well, then we'll get started with your first question around number 1, which will come in everyone's favorite category of classics.
Woohoo! As an old person. Go.
In Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster saves a young woman from dying how before her screams alert hunters who shoot at him?
Ooh. Did you ever save a person? Like, I know you're a really sweet guy. You must have saved somebody somehow.
No, there was one match that I hosted. It was Payson versus Jeremy, which I went on a long rant about the Save a Soul Foundation and how I have not saved any souls.
So good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Coho first.
Is that being attacked by wild animals?
And Jack.
I said falling from a significant height.
And Will.
Give it a moment.
Suspense.
I said burning to death.
Nazario.
I said drowning.
Ryan.
Yeah, I wrote falling to her death.
And Payson.
And I also put drowning.
Drowning is correct.
Okay.
Good shit, Nazario. You had a classics question.
Drugs get the 2-point lead as we get into your next question. Raiko?
All right, so this is in the 2010s. Which 2010s thriller features Jake Gyllenhaal playing 2 men with the names Adam and Anthony? So have you ever played with 2 men? Sorry. Okay, I take that back. All right, I apologize for that. It was there, though. It was like, it's banter. Just scream banter.
5, 4, 3.
Question.
Okay, great.
All right, here we go. In the 2010s. Which 2010s thriller features Jake Gyllenhaal playing 2 men with the names Adam and Anthony? See, now I'm
Sorry, get those hands on screen. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love the energy in this match.
To be honest, I was crushing my balls.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My God.
Pens down. We'll go to Jack first.
I like this movie more than I should. Enemy.
And Will?
I erased Enemy for Nocturnal Animals.
That's what I said in testing. Don't feel bad. Nazario?
What a twist. Enemy.
And Ryan?
Yeah. Enemy.
Payson?
I think Jack would have killed me if I didn't say enemy.
And Coho?
Enemy.
Enemy is correct.
Repeat paid off, boys.
Yeah.
Good shit.
So then your next question will be in the category of sports. What holiday do Rocky and Apollo fight on in Rocky?
With my family, I fight on every holiday. Do you?
But you're asking the hard-hitting question. I feel like it's been so long since you last hosted, you've been holding back on all these.
I don't know. It's one of those, why talk about nothing when we could talk about stuff of substance, like how much we hate our family.
It's good to have you back, Rico.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Will.
It'd be hilarious if it was 8 nights of Hanukkah, but it was Christmas, I believe.
Nazario?
I went New Year's Eve.
Ryan?
I said New Year's Day.
Oh, come
Payson?
on.
You didn't say specific. I said New Year's.
Coho?
I also just said New Year's.
Jack?
And I said Christmas.
Rico, what do you think about New Year's Eve?
Okay, I don't. Because I don't. You know what? With the rule, I don't think we can accept. We can accept New Year's. I don't think we can accept the Eve. Can we?
Okay. Make a roll.
Yeah, we can accept New Year's, but I'm leaning no on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
If you'd like to
here.
challenge,
Same here.
you may.
What about New Year's Day? Can you accept
New
that?
Year's Day
Oh
is
yeah, no.
fine.
New Year's Day is
Year's-
the actual answer.
The score is
Sorry, you're losing me. I got lost here for a second.
We're not
the
going to
score is 6-4.
We're not gonna
win
win.
after that.
I'm going to tell you this. We're not going to win that unless they start fighting at 11:50 and it goes until midnight of New Year's Day. That's why I
It
said
is a night fight. So I don't know, but you know what?
let's leave it.
Another question that I get fucking mixed
Yeah.
shit.
You know
Why?
why?
A day that ends in Y.
Because you
Is
win
that
two
enough?
General.
years.
General answer.
I love this.
Okay.
Okay, then.
What's
I'm
the score?
lost. Is it me? It's a me. Biopics.
Yeah.
That's me, right? Okay. Here we go.
Wait,
This is
what's the score?
it.
What's the score?
Hey
What's the score?
guys.
The score
hey,
is 6-4. I'm going to do a clean cut in for Cody or whoever's editing this. All right.
Okay.
Rico, what's the next question?
All right. The next question is in the category of biopics. Here we go. Who stars as Alfred Kinsey in Kinsey?
One of the things that we all have our like ticks and eccentricities when we host. One of the ones that I like with you is before every question you go, "Here we go." Gets me excited every time.
Well, I need
like,
to-
yes, here we go. Let's go.
Why not? I'm excited. Like,
Yeah.
how would you not be excited with these great matches?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nazario.
Liam Neeson.
Ryan?
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Payson?
Liam Neeson.
Coho?
Liam Neeson.
Jack?
I didn't get it.
And Will.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is correct. So with that, the Bulletproof Monks cut into the lead again there, 8-7. As we get into your next question in the category of comedy. In 1993's Dave, what is the president doing when he has his stroke that puts him in a coma?
Okay. Hey, did you want to buy my flag?
I do like that flag.
It's not for sale. Canada's not for sale. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to bring politics into this.
Well, there
What
you
the fuck
have
are
it.
you gonna sell? You're already the 51st state.
3.
Oh.
We went
Minus 1
Okay.
point.
That is a first repeat for Bulletproof Monks.
All right.
Question again.
Sorry.
In the category of comedy, in 1993's Dave, what is the president doing when he has his stroke that puts him in a coma? Have you ever seen the movie Kagemusha?
Yeah. Am I allowed to say the
Surprisingly
director in case
similar
I'm-
to this. Surprisingly similar to this.
Oh my God! Yes. Wait a minute. We
You know
probably
that
shouldn't have said that.
Kagemusha in Spanish sounds a lot like crapping a lot.
Oh, really? That's an interesting
Kagemusha.
insight.
I've seen the
Kagemusha.
movie. I don't think that. Oh, and we are deducting a point
5,
for him for the 51 state, then,
3,
right?
2, 1. Yes. Pens down.
The fighters did this to themselves. I'm just going to say this with the answers. You go ahead.
Okay. We'll go to Ryan.
I wrote down having an affair.
Payson.
Fucking, and in parentheses, I put laying pipe.
Holy shit.
Coho. Coho.
Oh, I said golfing.
Jack.
That my brain went to Payson's answer first, but I went, there's no way they're going to do that. So I said giving a speech.
Oh, come on, man.
Will. Will.
Give him a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Having sexual intercourse.
And Nazario.
So I am the safe one. Having an affair.
Do
I
we
wrote the same
accept-
answer, dude.
Do we accept that? Because
Do we check if it is? I think we have having
What
sex.
the fuck is Sigourney
Having
Weaver?
an affair. Like usually you're having sex, having an affair, unless it's an emotional affair. So,
Should we
No,
check?
I say, you know what? It
Guys.
does. It's both of them, so I say let's accept it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sure, we'll accept it.
They are also right. Yes.
Okay, cool.
They even
Jesus
no,
Christ.
yeah, you're accepting it. Okay.
Don't blame me. Blame the writer, as Payson said. 3, 2, 1. All right. Having sex, having an affair. We can accept both those answers. Score is
It's
10 to
married.
9 as we get
Oh, yeah,
into your
you
next
accepted it.
question.
Oh, that's me. I apologize. Okay, this is in crime. Who directed In the Line of Fire? I want to talk about this, but I can't.
Can I get a technical? I didn't quite hear you.
I can do that, yes. In crime, who directed In the Line of Fire?
Is this movie good? I still haven't seen it.
Yes. I mean, I can say that without spoiling anything and saying who's in it, but yeah, it's actually
A lot of
decent.
directors make good movies.
I personally don't mind this person, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Really fucking good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Payson.
Wolfgang Peterson.
Fuck you. Co-host.
Wolfgang Peterson.
Fuck you too.
I don't understand what's
I don't
going
know what's
on.
happening. I
I'll
got it
explain
wrong. I
later.
said Tony Scott. I
Well.
have no idea.
Will.
And I said Clint Eastwood.
Nazario
I also fucked up. Clint Eastwood.
and Ryan.
And I also wrote Tony Scott.
Oh wow!
Wolfgang Peterson is correct. So
And,
11 to 10. To
Okay.
get into your next question. In the category of horror, what is the animal-based last name of the brothers who hunt vampires in The Lost Boys?
Okay. If you were in an '80s movie, okay, who would you want to co-star with? Which of the Coreys? It's just
Ooh.
totally, yeah. See, they both have their strengths.
Corey
and-
Haim.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be my only chance to meet him. So yeah. 5.
Wait, which one's still alive? Or are they both alive?
Not Corey Haim. 2.
Corey Haim.
1. Pens down. We will go to Coho.
I just said bats.
Jack.
That's a better guess than I had. I said Wolf and then immediately regretted it.
Will.
I just guessed Coyote.
Nazario.
Frog.
Ryan.
I said hair.
And Payson.
frog.
Ooh.
Frog is correct.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here's the situation. If Payson gets this next question right, you'll have a perfect round.
All right, here we go. So pace for your next question is in scores and soundtracks. Name 2 movies composed by Nicholas Britell. Is that how you pronounce it? Britell?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
And this is for everyone, by the way. I know you said
Yeah,
Payson.
for everyone.
Yeah.
I apologize. I meant for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Wolfgang Peterson thing. There was a match where I wrote the answer Wolfgang Peterson, and I didn't realize until rewatching the match that I forgot the F in it.
So it was Wolf.
I wrote Wolfgang Peterson.
That's
I'm
you
a
know what?
dumbass. 4, 3,
I made a very similar mistake in a dark
1.
match.
Hands down. So we will start with for suspense. We'll start with Coho.
Don't Look Up and Moonlight.
Jack
If Beale Street Can Talk and Moonlight.
and Will.
I had no idea who this was, so I just said Drive and A Place Beyond the Ponds.
And Nazario
Batman 66 and 9.5 weeks.
and Ryan.
Yeah, I really had no idea who he was. I just wrote the third man in Citizen Kane.
And for the perfect round, Payson.
I knew if Beale Street could talk, and I took a shot with Moonlight.
So the correct answers were Don't Look Up, Moonlight, Cruella, The Big Short, Vice, If Beale Street Could Talk, She Said, Battle of the Sexes, Free State of Jones, and Carmen. So with that, that is a perfect round for one Pinky Johnson.
Another one.
Another one. All right, so then this question will be only for you. Your question. What is the subtitle to the sequel to 2001's Cats and Dogs?
All right. Are you a cat person or a dog person? Okay, sorry.
I did not know there was a theatrically released sequel to this. I will say Mass Hysteria.
Damn it.
That is incorrect. We're looking for The Revenge of Kitty Galore, and it sucks. All right.
I watched the movie way too many times as a kid.
I was messing up my Cats movies. That is my bad, Nazario. Yep.
To be fair, I would have also missed it because I thought it was The Revenge of Pussy Galore.
Wow.
Coming out of round number one, I have at drugs, so many drugs in the lead, 15 to Bulletproof Monks is 11. Is that what you have, Reiko?
That's exactly what I have.
Round number two is going to work like this. Each team will get the chance to spin the wheel, which will decide what category they'll be answering questions in today. If they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can spin a second time, but must keep whatever it lands on then. 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down to multiple choice, in which case it'll be worth 1 point, and stealing is available in this round. Categories on the wheel today are Classic Walt Disney Animation Studios, which is the strength of Drugs, So Many Drugs, as well as Written by Ted Elliott, which is the strength of Bulletproof Monks, as well as the general categories of 2010s, romantic comedies, directors, Oscars, comedy, and family. So, Drugs, since you are in the lead, would you like to go first or defer?
It's worked out for us in every match we've won. You guys good?
I say we go first.
Let's spin first.
Oh.
All right. Well, then this will be your first spin. You land on Written by Ted Elliott. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Who is that person?
Writer of the first 4 Pirates movies.
I watched a few, but I think we can do better.
We can do better. Like, I also watched one of the worst movies of all time for this, but yeah, no, we can definitely do better.
We'll spin again.
All right. Well, then this will be the category that you must keep. And on the category directors.
Okay, no complaints there.
We'll take it.
And Reiko, would you like to read them their questions in the category of directors?
Absolutely. All right. So here we go. First question in directors. What was the most recent film to be directed by Don Bluth?
I believe it's Titan AE.
I'm fairly certain you're right. Yeah.
I was thinking Titan AE, but that's a while ago. I don't know. Are we sure he didn't do anything after?
He hasn't done shit in a while.
4.
Titan AE, final answer.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right. Okay, next question. Who directed National Lampoon's European Vacation?
She is being covered on Blank Check. If you have not picked up the clues, it is Amy Heckerling.
Fair enough. Okay.
Amy Heckerling, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
The chick from Clueless.
All right, here we go. Your third question. Ronnie Yu, Tom Holland, and Don Mancini have all directed entries in what film franchise?
The Child's Play franchise, guys.
Tom Holland, you are right. Do you think it's anything else?
No, it's that. Definitely that. Wait. Yes, it's that.
Child's Play, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good for catching that.
Okay, now here we are with your second to last question. You like that? You like that? Okay, here we go. Who directed the 2016 film Certain Women?
It's Kelly Reichardt.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Kelly Reichardt, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
She's directing that movie coming out this year that everyone's excited for.
Certain Women, great film. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. This is your last question in directors. Terrence Young directed how many films in the James Bond franchise?
Oh shit. He directed the first one. He directed Dr. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, get those hands on screen. There you go.
I went back immediately. Also, I don't know.
Can we go multiple here?
Yeah, we should go multiple on this.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, C4, or D5?
So I know it's either Ultimate Warrior or Red Wing.
Yes.
You get those mixed up?
It's
No, I
either
think it's.
or Red Wing.
I mean, I'm sure it at least it's Ultimate Warrior.
Yes.
I don't know the other.
Okay, I'll go with Detroit Red Wings.
Repeat the options. I'm gonna see if I can how many I can.
Okay, is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
Okay. Who directed Thunderball?
That's
You're not gonna. Okay, fair.
no. I have
I'm
no.
not Joe Farrelly, so no, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
5,
One more
I
repeat.
guess
The
3,
repeat the
what?
So was that a repeat?
Of the options.
the options.
Oh, okay. This is your second and last repeat of the options. Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
Okay, I'm fine with Detroit Red Wings.
I was gonna
Feels
go.
like it.
I was gonna go Ultimate Warrior.
Go with your gut. I trust you. I'm shooting in the dark here.
5, 4, 3.
A final answer.
That is incorrect. All right, for your 1 point steal, Terrence Young directed how many films in the James
The
Bond?
options. Just the options.
Oh, just the options? Okay. Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
I'm pretty sure it's 3. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's the first 2 in Thunderball.
Yeah, because
Right.
someone else directed more than 4. So yeah.
Yes. Okay. 3 final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Nazario. I feel like him reading the question was leading him on. Do we want to challenge that?
Yeah, of course we want.
We're not going to challenge. Let's.
Don't fucking diss me.
Congratulations. You keep your challenge.
Right.
I'm a
And just to say, the films were Dr. No, From Russia with Love, and Thunderball.
Yeah.
So then coming out of drug spin, I have them in the lead 23-12. Is that what you have, Reiko?
Just 1 sec. 20. Yes, that is correct.
All right. I appreciate you hesitating to buy me time to bring back in the wheel again. All right. So we'll bring
Well, I
back
had
the
to
wheel
do math, so
for what will be Bulletproof Monks first spin. And never mind, it's a free respin.
We'll just take all those points again.
And on the category of comedy, would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'd vote spin again, me personally.
Take it!
Yep. Will.
It's just very broad, and
Can
I feel like we can do better than that.
I agree. We can definitely do
need
better.
points here. So I want to go with something that all three of us are absolutely comfortable with.
Okay.
So,
And then,
Coho, I trust your judgment.
okay, we'll spin again.
Whoever's talking, can they please mute themselves? Because we have a delay.
You're spinning
with
again, please, right?
Yeah, we're spinning it.
Yes, we are
Okay.
spinning again.
Got it. You land on written by Ted Elliott.
That's
All right.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Okay.
All right, so then I will be reading you your questions in written by Ted Elliott. Once I pull them up, there they are. All right, your first question. At the beginning of The Mask of Zorro, a trap is set by the Spanish for Zorro at what type of event?
Believe it's a hanging, like an execution.
I think you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
If
it's an
it's-
execution, right? Yeah.
If it said Mask of Zorro, that's what it is.
Yes.
It's an execution.
5, 4.
An execution. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. In Shrek, after being rescued, what food does Fiona prepare as breakfast for her companions?
It's eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs. Final
Eggs.
answer.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Now your third question. In National Treasure Book of Secrets, which U.S. president has a diary entry stating that he commissioned the carving of Mount Rushmore to hide the location of the treasure?
Oh, that's a great question.
It's def. I mean, a part of me wants to say Theodore Roosevelt, though.
It don't. Nope, that's not right. I'm pretty sure it's not right.
Okay. Will, anything come to your mind?
5, 4.
Multiple choice to minimize the steal is going to be the best.
I'm trying to remember who
Multiple
commissioned.
choice.
All right. Your options are A. Herbert Hoover, B. Calvin Coolidge, C. William Howard Taft, or D. Grover Cleveland.
Okay, it is one of these two. Historically speaking, would make sense. I'm leaning.
Hoover sounds familiar to me.
I'm leaning. That's why I'm leaning is Herbert.
5, 4.
Repeat the options.
I heard Hoover. I heard their final answer. That is incorrect for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Herbert Hoover,
Sorry,
B.
guys.
Calvin Coolidge, C. William Howard Taft, or D. Grover Cleveland?
Well, Taft was president immediately after Roosevelt, so it wouldn't have been him. And Grover Cleveland was before Roosevelt, so I think it's Coolidge.
I have no idea who these people are.
I deep cutted this, and let's go Coolidge.
Okay.
Calvin Coolidge, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Jack.
The Canadian coming through with the U.S. president knowledge.
Yeah.
Your penultimate question in this category. In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, who gives a speech to the pirates immediately after Calypso's death, inspiring them to fight against the British?
It's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Swann.
Yes.
It's Elizabeth Swann. Elizabeth Swann, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
One of the best speeches in movie history. I'll stand on.
Oh.
Then your final question in this round. Who plays the main character's father, Glenn, in Little Monsters?
That is.
That's Daniel Stern.
Yep, thank you.
Yep.
That's the needed.
Okay.
Yep, 100%.
Lock it in.
Daniel Stern, final answer.
And that is correct for 2 more points. All right, so coming out of round number 2, nothing has changed. Still 4-point lead for Drugs, 24-20. Is that what you have, Reiko?
That is exactly what I have, as long as 12 plus 8 is 20.
It is.
Okay, then that's exactly.
We'll get into round number 3, which will work like this. It is the pick your poison round. So we'll be going back and forth, drafting categories, starting with the team in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponents. Once all categories are drafted, the team behind will answer questions until they take the lead. They will choose which category they would like to take for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point question in that order, and we will go until there is a mathematical winner. Categories they could choose from today are Oscars, Directors, 2010s, Recent Releases, Musicals, Family, Romantic Comedies, and Animated. So let them pick their categories right now, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. The teams have selected their categories, so we'll start with Bulletproof Monks since they are down by 4. So what category would you like for your 1-pointer?
Musicals for 1?
Yeah, that's where my head was going to at musicals.
Sure.
I mean, this can be a throwaway.
Sure, musicals for 1 then.
All right, and since I read you your questions in round 2, Reiko will be reading yours in round 3. Reiko?
All right, so the first one is musicals. Here we go. Who plays fashion photographer Dick Avery in Funny Face?
In Funny Face.
Funny Face.
That's Fred Astaire, right?
Huh?
Fred Astaire, it's the Audrey Hepburn movie.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, let's go.
Shoot for it.
Fred Astaire, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I had the actress right.
All right.
All right.
So, sorry.
What category would you like for your 2-pointer?
Animation.
All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on.
Let them talk.
I thought you said. I'm sorry.
He was asking this team. Yeah.
What do we feel better about?
Honestly, like all 3 of these are good for us.
Yeah, we know. But
this is something we're going to want to do at like a 4-point range. So between 2010s and animation, what do we feel lesser about? Animation covers more time. 2010s can go deeper. So that's kind of the feel. So it's up to you guys.
I think we could probably like discuss 2010s more out of 3 out of 4 than animation, because animation has been getting pretty deep.
Okay, let's do animation.
Okay, then, all right. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah.
Sorry, Reiko, now go ahead.
All right, I apologize. Here we go. In animation, for your 2-pointer, who voices the title character in Balto?
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Okay. Kevin Bacon, final answer.
Kevin
That
Bacon,
is
final
correct for
answer.
2 points.
All right.
So now what category would you like for your 3-pointer?
2010s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you feel confident for reasons for 4, then yeah, we can do 2010s.
I mean, yeah, I would say recent releases for the 4. Yeah, we'll go 2010s for 3.
All right, here he is, the 2010s for 3 points to take the lead. Here we go. In Mud, Mud saves Ellie's life by taking him to a clinic after what specifically happens to him?
Ellis's life. Sorry.
I've never seen
Ellis's life. I apologize.
So I don't.
Millicent's Ty Sheridan's character.
And I've never seen this one either.
So this is kind of all right.
I don't know if it's all me. I mean, take him to the hospital.
I'll get through with this here. I'll take the repeat when it's in.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right. In Mud, Mud saves Ellis's life by taking him to a clinic after what specifically happens to him?
Does he get shot? Is there like an avalanche? Is there like?
Yeah, I don't. The context is really falling for me. I can't tell if this is like later in the film or it's like how the two meet.
How do they meet?
Is it water related? Is it?
I don't know. Maybe he drowned.
Drowning? I would save him from drowning.
3.
That's what I'm going to go
2.
with. You know,
Save him from drowning. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for bitten by a snake.
Okay. Yeah. Brain was going too many other places.
Right. So here's the situation now. If Bulletproof Monks has their 4-pointer remaining in recent releases, if they hit it, they will send it back over to Drugs. If they miss, Drugs will be the winner.
Okay, here we go. In Trap, how specifically is a worker at the stadium injured that provides Cooper the distraction to get a disguise and go up to the roof?
Believe she gets burned.
They are burned after something.
Yeah, he throws something in a deep fryer that causes her to get burned.
Yes, they get burned is like probably all we need.
Yeah, 3rd-degree burns. Yeah.
Okay. They get burned. Final answer.
And your winners, Drugs, so many drugs. So the question did say specifically, so we were looking for burned from fryer oil.
I think we can definitely win a challenge on this one.
Yeah, I kind of.
I'm going to say we're going to challenge.
Yeah.
The situation, the burning, that definitely fits the description of what we need. So.
Well, also, later. Yeah.
We'll be right back after this challenge.
Is that a challenge?
All right, we're back from the challenge. So we did determine ultimately that because specifically was in the question, we feel like burned was too general of an answer. So that being said, and your winner by TKO, Drugs, so many drugs. We'll put all the players backstage right now. And I will quickly, Coho, please put them backstage. All right. And I will talk to my good old friend Reiko. Reiko, thoughts on the match overall? Bit of controversy towards the end, but
yeah, that's a tough break because there's been challenges that have gone against me, and I know how they feel right now. But damn, that was a great match right up till that point, and this whole season's been fantastic in trios. So both teams are amazing. But what's amazing is Drugs now has 7 points. That's it. Yeah. They're in the second round. There's nothing anybody can do to stop them. So watch out, people. They're coming. They're coming to retain their title. So,
yeah,
but anyway, fantastic match. I feel for everyone there because that was but yeah, amazing match.
Yeah, and up until round 3, it was a great back and forth from both teams as well. I mean, Bulletproof Monks played a great game today. They have nothing to feel ashamed about. I think it was a good back and forth So we'll go right into post-match interviews right now, starting with our unfortunate second place team, Bulletproof Monks. Yeah, it's like we were alluding to, a bit of a rough way for it to go out on the last one. We always hate when there's a bit of controversy on the last question, but you guys still played really, really good today. I mean, you landed on your strength, and we've seen people struggle with the strength level categories in the past. You guys were ready for them. You all contributed very well to that. So good match overall, or unfortunately not the result you were looking for, but how you feel overall?
I mean, that was not the best we could have.
So
but oh well, it's fine.
Yeah, I personally feel like I need to apologize to both these guys because I was playing like absolute shit in round one. I think I maybe hit like 3 of those questions, and that's unusual for me. This has just been a very rough week for me, and so I'm not going to make excuses for my performance. That's just, I just was not on the answering train today, but at least I was able to help us with Ted Elliott, so I feel good about that.
Together within our strength, I think.
I should have spoken up more on the 4-pointer, saying that we should say burn with oil, but it is what it is at this point. Yeah. I'm not sure how these this whole point situation works. I don't know if this is going to like almost completely take us out, or if there's another chance or what. So, yeah.
I can say right now, you have 3
You're still
points.
in a very good spot.
You are very, you have a very good shot of being second, and the top 2 teams move on to the elimination round. So, no, you guys are in good shape.
Ryan, it looked like you were about to say something. Go ahead.
No, I'm mainly just going to say, because I know 100% they're going to speak on it. But as far as I'm concerned, no matter what, if the question says specific, there's always, no matter how many matches I've seen and played, there's always a point when there's too much specificity in a question that causes you to lose it. Was it, in hindsight, a bad mistake to generalize it? Possibly. But that's the thing when it comes with specifics, though. You don't know if you're going to just say too much or not enough that's going to hit that wheel, that's going to hit that sweet spot for the answer. Now, I don't think that, as far as the 3 of us goes, I want us to get another shot to play again. I want to definitely get back on that horse. If we can't get in the same wheel at house as Drugs again, at least the goal, at least for us now, is to move forward and win as many matches as we can until, the writing of the admin gods can't ignore us to where we need to get ourselves a rubber match against these guys. Because to me, that feels like that's the goal at this point, to work our way back to face those dudes.
We'll see them in the tournament, because I can tell you now, I don't think we're going to lose again in our area, knowing the one team we haven't played left. I think we'll be fine. So we'll be fine. If we can score more than 4, we're probably going to the tournament. So yeah, let's do it. But no, Drugs, we'll see you in the tournament. I want them back so bad, because that team is the most paper ass championship team I've ever seen. It's pacing with 2 guys being used as stilts. That's what it is. Payson is the definition of an MVP. He's a god. I love him to death. And Jack and Nazario are enjoying their fucking back seats and seat belts, doing nothing. Hate you both.
Pretty much like our comments.
Nazario and Jack, I'm coming for you.
Political.
I'm back.
Never seen so much venom for Dean, Melissa, and Mike. Like 3 lovely
I love
people.
those
But
3
anyway.
human beings. I'm unfortunately in the crosshairs of heel Coho.
All right. Well, we'll see you when that match comes around. We'll put you backstage for now. Thank you, guys. And we will now bring in first place finishers for this evening. Drugs, so many drugs. Guys, you're continuing your reign of dominance here today. 7 points in 2 matches with our scoring system. Now 4 for a KO, 3 for a TKO. Pretty crazy stuff. Like Reiko said, this basically guaranteed you a spot in the tournament. So how are you feeling?
I feel good. I before the season started, I said I want to get as far as the knockout round. Anything after that, we good. I obviously want to win again, but like if we can make it to the knockout round, cool. Sounds like we did that. So now it's just I'm just going to enjoy myself playing the rest of the time.
Just like this beautiful belt that I have here, I just enjoy taking things that Ryan once owned, like this match and this belt. So yeah, bring it back in the tournament. I would like to take more shit from you. Also, pay me, Coho. It's been 2 months.
All I'm going to say is this. There is a lot of what I want to say as to what Ryan just said. There's a lot I could say that is truthful. It's not just opinion, it's just fact. But I already wrote fucking in parentheses laying pipe for an answer. I think I may have stretched my privileges as an admin of Multiplex Movie Melee a little thin tonight. So I am going to keep my mouth silent. All I'm going to say is no one talks bad about these two but me. Jack, Nazario, you're two beautiful people. I hate you both.
Oh. Well, now you only have one team left to face.
I'm going to tell Mike what you said, Coho.
Well, I guess now you only have one team left to face in your group, with that being 3 words max. Do you have any mean words for them?
Who are they?
Brittany, Michael, JPO. They're excellent people. I can't wait to play.
We moved them into this
We did.
group, didn't we?
True.
All right, yeah, we did. Nice.
I'm excited. I'm excited to play him. I've never beat Brittany in anything, so it'll be nice to potentially beat her at something.
I like how you slip potentially there. Like,
yeah,
nice.
Not jinxing anything.
Cool. Well, congrats on the win today, guys. We'll put you backstage for now, and someone will put you backstage, hopefully.
Oh, there we go.
That'll do it for us here at Multiplex Entertainment. This has been another episode of Movie Melee. Thank you to the writers, the players, showrunners, everyone who helps make the show what it is. Thank you to you for watching. Thank you to Ryko. There you are. Ryko for
wait, well, I got it.
We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Not for...
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
Yo,